Well, hello there. Welcome. This is your Friday Eve Turn It Up Thursday, your personal development session with your host and coach, Karen, Coach KG Gilliam from the Pacific Northwest on this beautiful sunny day. So, just want to let you know that for today, this is a pre recorded message because I am taking care of my daughter who had surgery yesterday. So, didn't want to miss. So, I decided to record the session and plan to be live next week. But still put the comments in because I'm going to come back and read them. And then uh, questions that you may have, put those in. Don't forget to give a shout out to where you are. So I am so excited to be here with you as we continue on this journey. We are enjoying the journey of coming from being just a dreamer where we talk about and fantasize and think about our dream to becoming fulfilled dream builders. That's right, fulfilled dream builders. We have been in the book by Dr. John C. Maxwell, Put Your Dream to the Test. So if you haven't been with us, wow, we've been on this for a few months now. But if you want to take the test, the dream test, also in the comments section, make sure you put in there, Coach KG, I like that dream test, and we will get that out to you. So we took a pre-test and then we went through each one of the chapters because each one of the chapters was one of the questions in the test. So we are now at the end. We took a post test and we are going through each one of the questions in our post test to see what growth we've had during this time. There are 10 questions. We are now on question number 8. So, chapter 8. So, I'm going to go through this, and what we're creating is our dream map. This is our dream map. So, we start, first of all, with the question. Here's the question: Am I moving closer to my dream? Am I moving closer to my dream? This is the tenacity question. And so I want to put up on the screen a quote by Calvin Coolidge, who was our 30th president of the United States. And this is just a portion of the quote. I'll read the entire quote, but look at this part. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Calvin Coolidge went on to continue this quote by saying, talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men and women with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, press on, has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. So, what is Mr. Coolidge talking about? He said that you may have all the talent in the world, but it will not help you to be successful in your endeavor of your dream. Remember, your dream, the fulfilled dream, is not just about you, even though in the process you will grow and develop. It is about what you will share with the gifts, the talents, the education that you have with others. But it will not, the talent, the education, persistence, and determination alone will not get you there. Press on. That's tenacity. Press on when you want to give up, when you want to quit, when you want to give in because you don't see the progress. Press on. So, what is your mindset about tenacity? Do you have the willpower to press on no matter what? No matter what. As a matter of fact, Dr. Maxwell suggested that even though you've taken the post dream test, take it again because we have now, here at chapter number 8, gone through 7 of the questions. And it would be interesting to see what you score now, even though you took the post test, to see if you got a higher number, because that means growth. That means you're pressing forward. Now, let me just be honest and tell you, a lot of people have asked and taken the dream test, but were they persistent in staying on and watching Turn It Up Thursday each and every week to press on and be tenacious about that fulfilled dream coming true? The mindset, you know how I am about what your mind is set upon. If you lack tenacity, all the work that you've already done toward achieving your dream will be for naught. That's what Dr. Maxwell said. Don't fall short of your dream because you lack the will to pursue it. Now, I'm not saying, I'm speaking for myself as well. There will be times where you just pause. And it's okay. If the pause is a moment for you to reflect, change some things in your steps, your resources, but you are not giving up. You have heard me and my success partner, Dr. Dan Abraham Thomas Jr., say this. We are tired of seeing people start, stop, start again, stop, start again, longer period of stopping, and never finishing. Finish strong. And you can only finish strong if you are tenacious. If you press on, no matter what the obstacles, no matter what the challenges, you press on because it is your destiny. So let's work on our map as it relates to this question. You are here. That's where every map that's going to show you how to get from here to there starts. You are here. So if you took the dream test before you started the book, the pre-test, and if you took the post-test, there should be a change in your score. But Dr. Maxwell said even since we've been going through the post test. Take it again to see if there's a higher score. Some of the things to look for. I can identify the obstacles I have already overcome in the process of pursuing my dream. Can you recognize them? Can you see them? Can you identify them? That way, as you continue to go, if they rise up again, you'll know what to do. How about this? Do you possess an attitude of initiative related to your dream? And you're unafraid to take bold steps to get closer to your dream. I can do something every day. Can you say that? Can you say that you do something every day toward your dream? Even if it's minute, small, it will get me closer to my dream. I expect to not just do the ordinary, but to add extra to the ordinary, to be extraordinary. I expect to do extraordinary, difficult things to grow and change so that I may accomplish my dream. And I've prepared myself mentally to do them. I refuse to take no for an answer when it comes to my dream. I don't care if you give me 50 no's. I keep going because I'm looking for the yes. That's tenacity. So what? You brought me closer. Your no to me brought me closer to the yes. That's the attitude. That's the mindset that you have to have. Now, we go from you are here. Let's just survey the terrain. Let's see if you don't take action to move closer to accomplishing your dream as much as you should or you would like to, then you have to figure out why. Why are you not willing to take action? Was it the rejection? Was it the no's that you got? Was it the challenges you faced? Does it seem like it's going to be a little more work to get there? Why? Why aren't you moving toward the dream? Brainstorm. Brainstorming means there's no right or wrong answer. You just brainstorm every possible reason that you have to explain why you're not taking action. This is surveying the terrain. How can you get from you are here to you want to be there if you don't survey the terrain? Well, you may need to ask for directions. You just may need to ask for directions. And we have been asking directions of people in the area that we are talking about. We're talking about tenacity today. We're talking about you moving closer to your dream. So who do you know that is the most tenacious person that you can ask questions? You know, you've seen them operate. They refuse to give up, give in, or quit because it's important to them. Not just about them, but it's important to them because of others that they want to help. They have overcome the odds. Who do you know who has overcome the odds? Everything was against them. You would think, why would they even keep going? Throw your hands up, wave the white flag, give up. But they didn't. So take the time to think of at least two people who best exhibit that characteristic of tenacity and invite them. Invite them for a cup of coffee or something to drink, or maybe a light lunch or something, because this, my friends, this area right here is critical. You are going to ask questions of them and take copious notes on what they share with you in this area. Give life to your map. I want you to read at least one biography of someone who overcame incredible odds to accomplish something that was important to them. One, just one. I can name a few, but I want you to choose one on your own. They are out there. It's amazing to me. I know some of the biographies I've read that I didn't even know they had overcome such obstacles. So choose one and then write down the observations that you learned from that person. So you're going to be talking and interviewing at least two people about their tenacity. And then you're going to read one autobiography. That'll be one of the books in your growth plan that we talk about, your 1-year growth plan. All right. Now, you know how important it is to journal. You know, back in the day, like Columbus or any of those other explorers, when they had a map, they kept a journal of their experience. And that's where you put your thoughts down so you can reflect back on them in the weeks and months and years to come. So I'm going to give you some questions. Now, those of you that have the Put Your Dreams to the Test book by Dr. Maxwell, I started on page 274 and it goes to 277. So here are a couple of questions. And if you have the book, you're welcome to use all of the questions, but I'm going to choose a few to give to those that do not have the book. The first question that Dr. Maxwell asked us to journalize about is, are you naturally more a doer or thinker? And here's the hint that he gives. If the pathway question was incredibly easy for you, you are probably more of a thinker. So are you naturally more a doer or a thinker? Question number 2. If you tend toward thinking, what can you do to make yourself more proactive? It is not the thinking that will get you there. I hope you know that by now. It is the doing. So if you tend toward the thinking, what can you do to make yourself more proactive? Number 3, does the desire for perfection ever keep you from taking action? Does everything have to be perfect? Everything, all the ducks have to be lined up. All the lights have to be green. If you're looking for perfection, is that what's keeping you from taking action? 2 more. Which is more appealing to you? A bold action that takes you a major step forward, or many small daily tasks that chip away, that chip away at the goal? So which is more appealing? A bold action that takes you a major step forward, or many small daily actions that chip away at your goal? And the last one, what aspect of your dream really fires you up? What aspect of your dream really fires you up? All right. So those are questions for you to journalize for the next few days, a few weeks. Be honest. Nobody's going to see this but you. So be honest with your time, with yourself. So as we plot the course, take some time to write a tenacity manifesto for yourself. Post it somewhere where you can see it every day. All right. Now, if you're thinking, well, we know what tenacity is, right? And a manifesto, let me just see what definition we get for manifesto. Well, if I type right. Okay, here's a definition. A manifesto is a public declaration of policy and aims. Yes, motives, intentions. So you're going to write a tenacity manifesto, a public declaration of intentions, motives for yourself. That's your success work. Write that out. Put it on sticky notes. Put it everywhere where you will see it. And chances are, when you answer that question I gave you earlier about what aspect of your dream really fires you up, that will be a part of your tenacity manifesto. When you have your tenacity manifesto, feel free to share it. I want to see these declarations. All right? I want to see them. What are your intentions? What are your motives? What is your public declaration that you are pressing on? All right? So that brings us to the end of chapter 8, the tenacity question. Am I moving closer to my dream? 2 more to go. And you know, the next one will be the fulfillment question. Does working toward my dream bring satisfaction? Does working toward my dream bring satisfaction will be next week. And then the following week will be the last one, the significance question. Does my dream benefit others? So, you know, we have been talking about a 1-year growth plan. And I am actually working on that. And I have a journal that will be available for you to purchase really soon. But I'm also working on, once we've completed this book with Dr. Maxwell, we will move on with your 1 year growth plan. So, what does this growth plan entail, Coach KG? Well, the first thing is, for 1 full year, you're going to read 2 books as it relates to your strength. Now, Strength Finder 2.0 is how you find out what your strengths are. Tom Rath is the author, right? So we will also be talking about that as we go through our 1 year growth plan. Then you'll find out what your top 5 strengths are, and you're going to interview an expert in your number 1 strength, someone that has the same strength as you do, as your number 1. You're going to plan an interview with, and that should be coming easier for you to do, because you've been doing it in Dr. Maxwell's book when we ask the questions. And then listen to a podcast every week related to your top 5 strengths. So you want to find a podcast on a podcast app of your choice. In the search, put your strength, or you're going to do all 5 of your strengths, and listen to a podcast and take notes, journalize. So this is the 1 year growth plan. And the journal that you will be able to get will be available soon. And it is a very nominal cost. But there are over 100 journal prompts, questions for you to journalize about. And the title of it is Just Me. You're going to learn a lot about yourself during this 1 year growth plan. Now, if you want to be accountable and you really, really don't want to backslide or stop again with pursuing your dream and your goals, then come set an appointment with Dr. Dan and I, and we'll ask questions of you and find out if our program that we are developing will be a fit for you. Okay, we're not looking for everybody. As a matter of fact, we're looking for only 10 people to seriously think about taking the program that we are developing. So take down that link, go and make an appointment. Also in the comment section, or you can send me a personal message on Facebook or LinkedIn. If you would like to be added to our mailing list, we want to share with you some of the things that we are learning about helping people to overcome procrastination and really, really get a mindset shift. That's a little tongue twister right there. So send me your email address and we will add you to the email list. Okay, well, my time is up today. Thank you for understanding. This is a pre-recorded message, but whether you watched it in the time slot that is given, that where Turn It Up Thursday shows up, or you're watching the replay, don't forget to give me those comments and let me know where you're viewing from. And I will see you next week on Turn It Up Thursday. So this is your host and coach, Karen, Coach KG Gilliam. Empowered blessings. Have a great day.